Hi everyone. I've been working on redoing my den on a very tiny budget. This is the sideboard that my TV sits on. I've had it for about 7 years. There was a time when they were very popular, but not so much now. I wanted to change the look without having to go out and buy a new one, so I said to myself, why not flip the doors inside out and do something on the inside of the doors? Now, to maintain the pulls in the same area, I'm gonna have to switch the doors from one side to the other. I'm using peel and stick paper. I wish I could have found this color and texture in actual wallpaper, peel and stick wallpaper, because that tend to stick much better than regular peel and stick paper. I cannot recommend this paper. I'm not even going to give you guys a link. So of course you start by removing the doors and removing the hardware. So just to give you an idea, when I said making sure the pulls are in the same area, this is the door from the other side. So when you turn it inside out, right, this is why you have to switch them around. Now, peel and stick wallpaper requires a ton of patience and an old, credit card or, store card, something like that to smooth it on. There are a lot of videos here that shows you how to do it, but like I said, a ton of patience. If you get bubbles while you roll it, while you're putting it on, your best bet is to peel it back, then go forward again. If you leave the bubble in and you are trying to press it, to stick, it's not going to. So the moment you see a bubble, just peel the paper back and smooth it on again. Now the hinges were nickel, so I had to spray those. And even though it's just that little edge there that I'm showing you that shows, you still need to, because it's gonna look off, and I use the Rust-Oleum metallic gold to spray. For the front, the design that I'm using is vinyl molding, and I'm basically making a very tall rectangle. And what I do when I cut the first side of the rectangle, I use that as a template to cut the other sides, just to make sure that I get the right size every time. And I'm cutting 8 14-inch lengths, and then I cut another 8 I think it's 3-inch for the short side of the rectangle. So that's me just checking to make sure they're even. Next, what I do is glue the rectangle together, and I'm using E6000 glue. I don't know what I was thinking using a brush to put this glue on. Now you're going to give that about an hour to dry properly, and then I spray that also with the Brilliant Gold. My second option is this rope molding. This is railwood. This was way above my budget, $12.99 for an 8-foot length. Wasn't happy. But what I did was cut 8 10-inch pieces. Then I'm gluing them together using wood glue. And yes, for any glue that seeps in between onto the paper, it's going to stick onto it. But all you do is just peel the paper off of the back and you're fine. Now I spray those gold also then to give it some depth. I'm using gold leafing. This is the 5x5 sheets. They're like tissue. You have to adhere it using a adhesive, and then you seal it with a sealer. The whole process will require 3 brushes. The first brush you use to put the adhesive on, which is what you see me doing there. The second brush you use to put the gold leafing on, and then the third brush you use to put the sealant on. So you brush the adhesive on, you wait about 15, sometimes as long as 20 seconds. I generally wait about 10, sometimes even less. And then you put the tissue on. Try not to get the glue on your fingers because then it's going to be even difficult. Now, I am not about making this look neat. I'm doing it randomly. I'm just brushing it on. I don't want it to look too neat. So that's me using an old makeup brush to put on the leaf because, like I said, it's very tissue-like. It tears very easily. So you have to make sure the brush has very soft bristles. And that's me now just putting on the sealer, and the sealer takes about 20-30 minutes to dry completely. Now for whatever design I put on the front, I am using this foam mounting tape. You get this at Dollar Tree. And this is my first look, guys, with the rectangles. Now in terms of the aesthetic, I'm very pleased with it. It's the exact color grade that I wanted because I have plans for the wall behind. I'm not too pleased with the quality of the paper. In some areas, as you'll see as I pull close, it didn't stick as well as I would like it to. I would recommend using peel and stick wallpaper and not regular peel and stick paper for, something like this. The molding is fairly inexpensive, so the whole look overall didn't cost me a lot of money, $20 for the roll of paper, and because it was the width that I wanted, and the molding was $3 for the 2 8-foot lengths. This is the second option using that rope molding that I added the gold leaf to, and you can see that the leaf does add some sort of texture to it. My last look is using picture frames. I actually have 4 of these, but I could not locate 2 of them. So I'm showing you the look using just the centerpiece. I mean, the options are, many in terms of how you decorate the front of a sideboard. Just go to town, guys. Make it what you want it to be. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.